Did it over and over again. Did it over and over again. Oh yeah, perfect intro. Anyways, hi. We're back with another go at strange horticulture. Just hopping right into it again. Don't have much to preface, so we're just gonna hop at it. We've now unlocked the elixirs, and I was able to make this one. And I think we just started this day, so there's not much done yet. This is a new guy. My old man reckons there's a plant what can find pots of gold buried underground. Don't know what it's called, but I bet you do. Tell you what, when I'm rich, I'll throw a share of gold your way. I don't think I found the Weeping Bell yet. Oh, maybe I have. Maybe it's this one. The soft frilled leaves. Okay, Weeping Bell. Lesser Marydock. The round flower head of the Marydock is made up of smaller yellow florets. A single drop of the strong-smelling sap from the plant can utterly drain a person's mental faculties, rendering them slow and uncomprehending. Okay. This one is Weeping Bell. Alright. And then the one we just found was Evelyn? Or is that the one I... No. Many short, pretty leaves. Do I have that one in here? Well, this needs to be over here. I don't think so. Oh. Could be this one. I'll say it's this one for now. Evelyn. Next we need Lesser Marydock. The round flower head is made up of smaller yellow florets. I don't think we have that. Okay. I have a task for you that will greatly aid the seeds of redemption. One of the Dreyer is in town, and we know he's paid you a visit already. No doubt feeding his habit. We suspect he's here to hunt the Dendru. If he returns, give him some of this. He will make a worthy sacrifice to the Dendru. Let's help him on his way. Sacrifice? Oh. A single drop of the strong-smelling sap from this plant can utterly drain a person's mental faculties. Yellow flowers, very strong aroma, slightly aniseedy. I don't know what that means. But it's definitely the Lesser Marydock. And it is dangerous. I'm heading out on the road again, but before I leave I wanted to store some valuables in a safe. I don't trust myself to remember the combination, and I certainly don't trust myself to write it down anywhere and not lose it. This is where you come in. Surely you've got something up your sleeve for me? Oh, the elixir. Spring wax cap, an edible mushroom with some mild medicinal properties. When dried and eaten, it can help relieve pain. I don't think I have... That's definitely not. I've run out of... Oh, I can't remember its name. It's a sweet-smelling plant with a small purple flower. I need it for reasons. A sweet-smelling plant with small purple flowers. These are pretty small, unless it's this one. No. I don't think... Oh, maybe it's this? Light purple. What is this one? Solomon Scepter versus Cabelia. What does Cabelia do? This one is blue. This is blue. This one. Flowers have a delicate scent. Purple turning to pink at the ends. I don't know. I think my first guess is still the more likely one, which was the Cabelia. Okay. So then, let's try the Solomon Scepter. Alright. Simone. Oh goodness, Elbow, you haven't been getting enough food. That's terrible. Whatever will become of you? My mother's had me looking into the servants' creatures for you, but I'm afraid I've not been getting anywhere. It's strange. I'm sure I've seen some reference to it before, but I'm drawing a blank when I try to find anything. I think Lord Fremont's archives would be a good place to look. I was gonna post this to you, but I was in town anyway, so I thought I'd drop it off in person. That and sneak in some elbow hugs. Okay. I've not been getting anywhere looking through my collections in Ambleside for any mention of the servant, but Lord Fremont's archives at Muncaster are home to many ancient and esoteric scrolls covering a wide variety of subjects. It might be worth a visit. Munster or Hunster? Can't tell. And he's a lord. Okay. Yeah. Oh, Muncaster. Yeah. I follow Fremont's manservant deep into the vaults of the castle. 2 hours later, I have still found no mention of the servant. On the verge of giving up, a name grabbed my attention. The Woken Dendru. Didn't Verona say that was another name for the servant? The Woken Dendru is loyal to the summoner, who becomes its master and can bend its terrible power. Hold on, I'm gonna move this over here in case I have to go find it. It can bend its terrible power to their will. This servant is assumed to be immortal since it has no known vulnerabilities. But that does not mean that it cannot be defeated. Many hundreds of years ago, a site of ritual importance was created near Black Combe, to the south of Watcher, the Great Oak, and the Dendru was ousted from this world. Unfortunately, although we know that 5 plants were required for the ritual, the specific plants are not known. Black Combe, to the south of Watcher, the Great Oak. Wait, what? Near Black Combe, to the south of Watcher, the Great Oak. I know the Great Oak is down here. Where's Watcher? To the south of the Great Oak? So in here? Oh, a small stone shrine sits off to one side of the clearing. 5 grooves run out from the center of the stone, widening into recesses at the base. 5 slots for 5 plants. This is the right place, but I'm too early. I need Verona Green's help to perform the ritual. I see. Okay, so we know where it is. We know where to go. This can go archived. What is this? Oh yeah, the... Okay. More wood, please. I find it's the only thing that can keep me from nodding off on night shift. Norwood is... Oh, the spores? Did I not name Norwood? Oh, this one. Oh. Oh, they release spores that are invisible to the naked eye. Oh. That's interesting. Okay, so this one isn't Norwood. This one. Daisy Dock. A simple potion that will grant courage can be brewed from the leaves. It is said that ancient warriors would take it before going into battle. Leaves, okay. What don't I have labeled? Not any of those. This one? No. Although, what is this? Nope. Okay. When her chance finally came, she did not hesitate even for a moment. Afterwards, when the Arda was dead, she felt only elation. Years after she had first laid eyes on the book, she had what she needed. Alright, let's see. The first letter of the Latin name of a plant is known as golden light. Number of petals on a lucky camellia flower. I do remember hearing about a plant called golden light. The Latin name of a plant known as golden light. I just don't know if E, F, G. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to search through all the names now because I don't remember which one is golden light. I don't know if any of these mention their, like, other names, though. Tricky to find. corpse's friend. Nope. No. No. Nope. Golden light. I remember something being called that. Oh god, what is all this? No. Nope. No. I swear the golden light one had like 3 different names. It's like, oh, in the south it's called golden light. Okay. Nope. No. Mm-mm. Not that one. Oh, this one is the to the south one. Okay, but it's not that one. Golden light. Stinking milk cap. Fingers bane. Golden light. Weeping bell. That, the first letter of the Latin name of the plant known as golden light. Golden light. L? The number of petals on a lucky camellia flower. 7, right? L7. L7? The first letter of the Latin name of a plant known as golden light, which is the weeping bell. This can't be right. Lamentum nixus? It is also known as golden light. Do they mean the regular name? Because that would be west. No, okay. L7. L7? 11? Oh, L7. Oh my god. L7. Forgot that it was like... Okay. I amble through meadowlands, stopping every so often to examine any wildflowers that catch my eye. Buttercups, daisies, cowslips, red clover, knapweed, cat's ear, and hidden among them, something new for my collection. Okay. The flowers are blue, somewhat pungent. Rona. The sisterhood was attacked last night. Bethany is dead, along with the New Order and 13 others. These damn fools with all their secrets. No amount of pleading with them could get them to see sense, but through blind luck we have been left with a slender hope in this fight. Sister Charlotte managed to escape the slaughter with one thing that could help in the fight against a servant. Trust no one. Keep it hidden, but get it open. What the fuck is this? Coin. Excuse me? Oops. Boom. Boom. Ta-da! Okay, guess that didn't work. They're saying the sisterhood have been attacked. Don't know much more than that, but those seeds of redemptionists have got all excited about it. There's a bunch of them chatting outside Pulliver's right now. Okay. Foxfield Trident. Okay. We've got Foxfield Trident. This one here. From Foxfield, the Trident points me in the direction of some foothills northwest of the Swinside Stone Circle. A faint path leads me over a ridge and into a dell. Here a plant thrives, sheltered from the wind. Oh, that might be the leaves I needed. The leaf for that one elixir. Hold on. It was Daisy Dock. Right? Make. It can be brewed from the leaves. Oh, I don't have to make the actual elixir. Okay, I'm gonna say this is Daisy Dock for now. I am going to Blackcomb. I will kill this servant. My people have a saying, he who lives without fear does not live at all. I will not say that I am not afraid, but it would not be a bad thing to die hunting such a noble adversary. I will take Ember Soul. Shit. The Lesser Meriadoc is the one that I'm supposed to give him. But do I? Nah, this guy's creepy. Let's get him out of here. Lesser Meriadoc. There you go. Widow's Woe, said to induce fear, also called Kempfoot, partly due to its unpleasant scent. Dainty dark flowers grow out from a bed of long, thin leaves. This one? I'm going to assume... What was that one called? Isle of Neptune. I gotta look at that one. I don't remember that. Widow's Woe. They don't look like that. Do they? Doesn't really look like that, though. Dainty dark flowers grow out from a bed of long, thin leaves. This is the closest one. So we'll say this is Widow's Woe for now. And it is Induce Fear. Widow's Woe. Allow me to present my services. I own a small shop that specializes in curiosities. I would have thought that someone in your position ought to be interested in pursuing our collection of manuscripts on elixirs, for example. 21 Orchard Road. Arnside Antiques. Arnside? I have not been to Arnside. If that is a place. Arnside? Oh. The dark exterior of Arnside Antiques blends into surroundings. A tailor called Jones and an ugly-looking haberdashery, to the extent that I walk past it 3 times before I find it. Inside, however, I am greeted by a world of intrigue and wonder. Old trinkets sit alongside faded books and manuscripts, while strange utensils and machines... Oh. Wait, what? While strange utensils and machines, their uses unfathomable, occupy rows of display cases. It is some time before I peel myself away, returning to Undermere with 2 new recipes for elixirs that demand further study. Yay! Alright, let's check these out. So, the Elixir of the Damned, made from a combination of Arbutum alacritus, Maculosis retinentia, and Mens Fortis. This powerful elixir is dangerous, and extreme caution is advised. It is said to bring a person back from the brink of death, but at the expense of their soul. Those who have drunk it appear vacant and lost, alive, but no longer really with us. Did I not label this one? Hold on. Where was the... Baylock? The Elixir of the Damned. Okay, I'm gonna have to go through and look at the Latin names. Arbutum alacritus, Maculosis retinentia, Mens Fortis. Okay, Arbutum, Maculosis, and Mens. Arbutum alacritas. Okay, that's the Cabelia. And Cabelia is... I believe... Yeah, this one. Hold on. Cabelia. Okay, Maculosis and Mens. Mens Fortis is Dranthium. Dranthium is one of these. Maybe not. Dranthium and Maculosis. The Henchuck, which I labeled as this one. New elixir. The Elixir of the Damned. I'm just gonna name it Damned, and it is dangerous. Okay, next one we've got. This elixir will enable any drinker of it to overcome their senses of fear, though it should be considered beforehand that fear is not always a bad thing. For example, it would not be wise to drink this near the edge of a cliff. A 5-pointed leaf to grant courage, a red flower to protect the mind, a seed pod for luck. A 5-pointed leaf to grant courage. There's like quite a few that grant courage, I feel like. Simple potion that will grant courage can be brewed from the leaves. So, is that the one that I was thinking of? Which one was that? This one? It is 5-pointed, so let's say that this. Then we have a red flower to protect the mind. St. John's Poppy. That's not that. Palliance. No. Candlewood. Ah, candlewood. And a seed pod for luck. What is a seed pod? I actually don't know. For luck. Do I remember anything about luck? Maybe one of these? Long Veracant? This one lifts curses. Not Tranthium. No. I can look at all the ones that are labeled good. Mountain Astery, let's look at that. Mountain Astery, Confidence, nope. Weeping Bell, no. Witch Fig, I don't think so, but doesn't hurt to check. Nope. The Wren. Not the Wren. Evelum. Nope. The Gray Sandfire, I don't think so. No, it's Dental Hygiene. Brimlock was Extreme Cold. Fever Kiss is bringing me out the dark. Energy Boost. Ember Soul. Nope. Wild Coal. No. Royal Gentia. Nope. Maybe this thing? What is that? What would that be? This plant will force a person to tell the truth. It's sparsely petaled pale flowers. Huh. Trimblehuff. Ah. It's thought to strengthen relationships. They generally point downwards. Yeah. I'm gonna say that's this. Trimble Huff. I guess this one's technically... But what is a seed pod? Does that matter? Or is it just like the way they mentioned it? This one would be luck. Kind of. But it's, you'll have about as much luck searching for the end of a rainbow. What's my, like, biggest lead? Clarity of visions, stomach pain, skin rash, extreme cold, afflictions of the mind, out an offering, dark magic, love lock, eye strain, quickly become more frail and brittle, courage, poisons, overdose, painful death, offering, rejuvenating, fatigue, pain, sleeping draw, energy boost, digestive troubles, friendship. Okay, I'm gonna say it's the Weeping Bell, but there's a chance that is very wrong. Okay, let's keep looking. Wind dispersal, amnesia, pain relief, point the way towards any person, old age, oh, pods. The lark shine? Which one is this one? A seed pod for luck. Afflictions of the heart. Mental faculties. Force a person to tell the truth. Lift curses. King could use them for trust. Mind wandering. Invisible. Painful sores. Aura of confidence. Sharp focus. Reduced anxiety. Filter toxins. Poisons. And cover something hidden. Good fortune. Sheep snap. The green seed pods of the sheep snap have a hard outer shell and sound hollow when tapped. The green seed pods. Have a hard outer shell. A hard outer shell. Not that, not that. Everything else is labeled. Maybe I already named something. Sheep snap. Feel like I wouldn't have though. When prepared correctly. The green seed pods have a hard outer shell and sound hollow when tapped. Green. This? Bulbs of Bayon. Bulbs. The bulb is a soft yellow. This thing? Green seed pod. This? Shit. The bulb is soft yellow. The green seed pod. What? Hint. What is this first play? Daisy Dock and Candlewood are the ones I found so far. Farmer's Worry, Devil's Nightcap, Ember Soul. I have Ember Soul somewhere, but it's not confirmed. Evelum. Palliance. Storian. Maybe I just don't have it yet. The dreams have changed. I understand now what I need to do. When your librarian friend visits tomorrow, give her this instead of the palliance that she will ask for. She knows something she's not telling you. Oh, is it the truth plant? Hold on. One of these. Truthsayer. The long thin leaves, quite rigid aroma, sharp and citric. Lyle of Neptune. Oops. Equipped with the artist's knowledge, she journeyed west to the stone circle. Unknown to her, she was not alone, as she made her preparations. And more raven spider? Excuse me? I'm assuming, yeah, raven, spider. So north and then west. At Endmore? Where's Endmore? Endmore. Northwest. Okay, never mind. Endmore. Raven. Spider. So I probably have to go to both of those. Oh my. So I need to go here. What? Hold on. Oh, I never did this one either. 902. That's one of the mountains, I remember. 902. And 803. Which means I need to go right there. Hold on. What is that? 16 E. E16. Alright. The impressive ridgeline of the Crinkle Crags stretches across the full width of my vision. Days like today are worth being alive for. A colorful plant stands out amongst the moss. Ooh. The leaves feel smooth and soft underneath. The large stamen seems to be the source of that acerbic odor. Whatever that means. myself to do this. And more raven spider. Raven and spider. What does that mean, though? Did I just, like, click on the wrong one? Let me try this one. This is L25. L25. Oops. I can see Scissor to the northeast across the river. Gee, thanks. Good to know. I don't get it. I don't get it. And more raven spider. Maybe it has to be like right here. What is this one? This is H25. Let's try that. H25. There we go. A jackdaw croaks, hidden somewhere nearby. Strange shapes of old stones pierce the long grass. Among them, some plants grow. Okay, those look like green seed pods. Though the baubles look soft, they are in fact quite hard. And that, my dear, is what I was looking for. That one is the Lyle of Neptune? No, that was the one I labeled. What was it? The Sheep Snap. Okay, so it was Daisy Dock, Candlewood, Sheep Snap. Ta-da! And that is the St. Quentin's Elixir. And it's for fear. St. Quentin's. We'll label it as blue. Okay. Ate that up. Purr. Okay, these are still... What was this one? Smuggler's Disc. Send coded messages. Yeah, this thing. You then place the disc over some named points on the map and note whichever symbol is pointing to the location. You can use this method to reach any point on the map required. Well, yes. Have you heard this masked woman? Imagine having that amount of power. Nation would kneel before you. You would be a god. That creature, it's huge, unstoppable, and they say it obeys her every command. It would certainly come in helpful with my father in the law tomorrow. I guess I'll have to settle for some Daisy Doc to help me get through it instead. Well, thank God it's over here. Dead man's fingers. This fungus is typically found in dense forests, protruding through the mulch. At a glance, it can appear as though a corpse is reaching up from the undergrowth, said to strengthen resolve and sharpen the mind. Dead man's fingers. That's this one. Dead man's fingers. What did it say about it? Oh, it's not dangerous. Okay. This letter was delivered in an unusual way. There was no address provided, just the horticulturist spelled wrong. I have to assume it was meant for you. Okay. If you know your plants, this letter is for you. Oh. Oh, so you got it working. Oh, yes, yes. It works. It works. Look to the north of Bowfell, at the source of the river. What is that? Of the river Esk. Nobody knows it grows there. It would be our little secret. Oh! It's this fucking guy again. Okay, north of Bowfell, at the source of the river Esk. North of Bowfell. Where's Bowfell? Oh, Bowfell. And this is River Esk? Ah, so right here. 14... C14. Sure enough, I find a plant here that I've never seen before. Oh. Bell-like flowers and heart-shaped leaves. Huh. My husband likes to forage the mushrooms, but I'm worried about the ones he brought back from his latest venture. He's just been on a trip across the lake, exploring the woods to the west of here. He's got a bag full of odd-looking mushrooms that he says are perfectly safe, but they don't look edible to me. I'd have brought one with me to help identify it, but he's hoarding them because he thinks I'm going to throw them out. I'll come back tomorrow. Mr. Dunn Mushrooms, wood west of Undermere across the lake. Huh? Okay, I guess I already got it. Get wrecked. Lord Fremont told me he was able to help you find some information on the servant. I've been looking all over the library, but all I've discovered is a mold problem. I hoped you might have some sweet breath that could help clear it up. Or you can tell me the truth. With the Lyle crocodile. I didn't want to mention this, but Fremont gave me something from his archives, a recipe for an elixir. It's the key to the link to the servant. In theory, it would be possible to wrest control of it from the woman in the jade mask. In theory. But the only records I was able to find are hundreds of years old. And even if it works, what then? The power that can be wielded through the Woken Danger is too great for any one person. We should stick to the Sisterhood's ritual. Ooh, I've learned things. Sour Bandy. The Sour Bandy can help with memory recovery, especially if the memory has been deliberately sabotaged. The name of this plant derives from the fact that, although edible, the large stamen is extremely bitter to the taste. Eh? Eh? Okay, the Elixir of Control. The link between the servant and the master is not fully understood. What we do know, however, is that the link can be broken, at the expense of the mind of the master. In doing so, a new master can take their place and assume control over the servant. A strong will is required when consuming this elixir, lest the mind of the drinker is overwhelmed. It is believed that the power of a stone circle can amplify the effect of the elixir. A strong will. Okay. I need that, I need that, I need that. Well, let's see. I've got that. I think it would be this. No. This one? Those look more purple. But what the hell? Hey! What's up, Rhea? Oh, it would be this one. Solomon's Scepter. Then there's yellow berries somewhere. I remember maybe... Oh, these ones. Which fig? Just got home from being a taxi driver. Wow, yes. Okay, Uber. Okay, Uber. Yellow. And then these ones. Farmer's Worry. The Elixir of Control. Ew, what is that? What is that emote? Aha. Okay. So this one I'll label as blue. It's :DD, oh yeah. I've definitely seen you send that before, I just forgot about it. Well, you get to hear my, funny accent now. Oh, she's new. My cousin will be married in 3 days. If you've got some Trimblehoff, then it'd save me the trouble of going out to find some myself. If you knew my cousin, you know she's not worth the trouble. Okay. Beautiful accent, thank you. I've been doing it for every character. Although some of them just sound the same. A lot of them actually sound the same, but... Trimblehuff is... I've labeled something as Trimblehuff. Yes, the blue flower. This one. Glowhorn. The glowhorn, or forest lantern, or pixie lamp, is phosphorescent, illuminating the trees that it grows under. Suspicious travelers avoid walking toward it, fearing that the faint lights will lure them to their demise. Well, I know which one that is. Glowhorn. When my cousin and I used to read fanfic, I would give a different voice accent to every single character. Whoever came first got to be normal, and then the next was deeper, and then the third person was always British. Well, yes! That's essentially what I've been doing. Except, I'm in, like, this setting is, like, in England, so most of the characters, if not all of them, are British. Except for, like, one girl that I gave a regular voice. And me. I am not British. Well, yes. The shepherd watched as she prepared the leaves and roots that she would require. He watched as the hours dragged by, the sun set, and she worked by candlelight, at times sitting still, at times moving like a dancer amongst the stones. The change happened suddenly, but also subtly, so that at first, the watcher was not sure that anything had happened. Then he saw it. BRB, babe. Gonna miss you. Day 14, Thursday. 8 miles to the east. That's the same symbol as this, which is goes forth. So 8 miles to the east of Goes Forth, which is over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gazing at the still water of the lake, its black waters draw me into a reflective trance. Here and there, flowers that I don't recognize grow along the bank. Alrighty. We've got the flowers are very delicate, the petals fall easily. And a bland smelling flower. Oh, that might be the Ember Soul. No, this one is Ember Soul. Okay. Kitty. Thor done. Well, he went and ate those butty mushrooms, and of course now he's sick. Oh, and of course now he's sick. I gave her a regular voice. He's in a bad way, and I'm worried about him. Oh, God. He's sick. Okay, I have this. But what did he eat? I don't know which one he ate. What the heck? Remedied. Generally not fatal in small doses. Can usually be cured by taking hop heart boiled in vinegar. Sour bandy. But I don't know what he ate. He's in a bad way. What did he eat? I need to work out which mushroom he ate and which plant will work. Right, but which one did he eat? Mr. Dunn mushrooms. Oh, wait. Would it have been... Oh, hold on. This, oh, fuck. It's all the way in the wrong area. Farmer's Worry? Farmer's Worry. Because that's the one it led me to. Often fatal, an antidote can be made using Royal Gentia. Royal Gentia... is... Hold on. Is this one? Yes! Okay. Can I eat that? Liverstone. Caution is advised when handling this plant due to the strong paralyzing agents contained within. The liverstone is a mushroom with pointed caps. Okay, that is definitely this thing. Liverstone. Because I remember it saying something about touching it. Oh, maybe not? Oh, maybe I lied. Maybe I'm just a liar. That's basically that. I'll just leave it. Back? Oh yeah, you are. What the fuck? No, I'm fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, so this is solved. There's a hateful man I sometimes see around town. He's called Isidore Barbage. Yesterday I saw him button down as though to pet a stray dog, but instead he punched it as hard as he could. I rushed over and coward fled. Someday he'll get his comeuppance. I give him like the worst accent of all. Because he was the first one I gave one. Sadgill Chalice. Sadgill is up here. Chalice. It'll be here. The chalice clue takes me directly south of Sadgill to a spot next to the river. Moss-covered rocks line the bank, velvet to the touch. In the moist conditions, a deadly-looking plant grows abundantly in the lush grass. Oh! Lovely. Sharp thorns grow along the edge of the upper leaves. Okay. Oh, Reuben. Another body has turned up at Blackcomb. I haven't been able to see it, and yet I can't say I'm looking forward to it, but they've identified it as a drow hunter, a man named Forsvair. We have to do something. Verona tells me you're working on gathering the plants for a ritual that will help us defeat this creature. I want to help in any way I can. From what Verona told me, I think this might be one of the plants needed to perform the ritual, but I'm afraid I do not know where it can be found. Swift Snare, the Binder, Ankle Grabber, and Never Let Go are several of the names given to this plant that may give some clue as to its properties. Once ensnared, it is impossible to extract oneself without help. Swift Snares have small heart-shaped leaves. Swift Snare. I did get a plant recently that has heart-shaped leaves. Which one was that? This one? Bell-like flowers and heart-shaped leaves. Swift Snare. Did it say anything about the flower? It could be that. Let's just call it that for now. Swift Snare. The only other one would be this one that I just got, because this makes the most sense, but it doesn't have heart-shaped leaves. Molly Bell. My daughter is getting married, and I want to decorate the church with nice flowers. I believe there's a plant with small blue cup-like flowers that is supposed to bless their union. These ones? Oh, okay, we'll cry about it, I guess. Deep blue cup-like flowers. Oh, there is a flower that is used for weddings. The Trimblehuff, yes. This one. Okay. The redemption is at hand. We need you to prepare this elixir. With it, we'll lure the Woken Dendru back to where this started, this Windside Stone Circle. The Dendru is a god perverted by humanity, enslaved by mankind's wickedness and bent to its evil will. Imagine the glory it will bestow upon us when we set it free. Praise the Dendru. This guy's insane. The Dendru's elixir. Alright, the Woken Dendru, also known as the Servant, will be drawn to the fumes generated by this elixir and driven mad by thirst for it. If it drinks from it, it is thought that it will be able to break free of the bonds of its servitude, though this has not been attempted in living memory. 2 yellow berries, a heart-shaped leaf from a plant with bellflowers, and a teaspoon of milky fungal residue. Ew. Nasty. Okay, yellow berries, heart-shaped leaf plant, and Milky residue. Ew. Yeah. Uh-oh. What did I do wrong? Oh, I did the wrong one. Which one is it that does the... Oh, this one. Dendru elixir. Very dangerous. Behind the woman, a dark skeletal figure begins to rise, and a low primal snarl sounded across the clearing. The shepherd turned and ran, cold fear coursing through his veins. He did not run for long. Day 15, Friday. Decay gives way to new growth from death, life. The circle starts again west of White Scar by the river. Eh. Oh, the cycle starts again. West of White Scar by the river. What's White Scar? There's White Fell. White Scar? Oh, wait, White Scar Cave by the river. Okay. The sun-bleached skull fixes me with its black-eyed gaze. A reminder, from the chest of the skeleton, a plant grows. Ooh. It has a soft aroma that reminds me of a pine forest. I've lived in Umdomir all my life, and I've never seen the people as worried as they are now. Everyone's talking about the sisterhood and the servant. Somebody needs to do something to stop that race. Alright. I was speaking to a woman from Arnside who told me of a cave nearby that the locals stay away from. Apparently, there is a strange plant that grows there, but the cave is believed to be haunted. Unfortunately, she was vague about where the cave was. Somewhere to the east was all she would say when I pressed her. Of a cave nearby. Where the cave was, somewhere to the east. That's all she would say. Okay, well, there's the West Seer Cave. Or West Scar Cave. Is there another cave on the east? This is the east. Okay, let's try it. A thin crack runs down the rock face, widening as it nears the ground. Just wide enough for a man to slip through, but there's a problem. A large boulder blocks the entrance, too heavy to move. Farmer's worry. Okay. Twilight Lepioda. In the twilight, where shadow grows, take leaf and root and eye of crow. A plant of gloom and despair and dark magic. Do not be fooled by the pretty flower. The smell it gives off is quite foul. Okay. I am surprised at how easily I am able to roll away the boulder with the help of the farmer's worry. As my eyes adjust to the darkness, I discover several clusters of fungi growing there, reaching out desperately to the thin strip of light provided by the crack. Okay. Dark and imposing, strange, my fingertip feels slightly numbed. Ah, this must be the liver stone. Sorry, I was wrong. Liver stone. And then what is this? Waxy reddish cap. I don't know. I haven't forgiven you for whatever it was that you gave me the other day. It should have destroyed that elixir recipe. Oh, I should have destroyed that elixir recipe when I had the chance. Whatever happens, you must not allow it to fall into the wrong hands. Okay. My wife of 30 years is dying. That is the truth of it. As painful as it is to say out loud. The doctors say there's nothing they can do. But I cannot sit by and wait for it to happen. A man at the hospice let slip of a plant-based elixir. I don't think he meant for me to hear it, but I did, and it's all I can think about. I understand the risks, but any price is worth paying for if it means she doesn't have to die. Please, I'm begging you. The elixir of the damned. Isn't that one dangerous? She'll die. Oh, it brings someone back from the brink. Oh no. But they won't be the same. Haverage. Pretty blue flowers line the stem of this sought-after plant. It is said that if you give Haverage to your beloved under the light of a full moon, you will both live long and blessed lives. Well, that's gotta be this one. Ba-doop. Haverage. What a delightful shop you have. I'm only in town for a brief visit, but I heard I might be able to get hold of some liverstone here. Isn't liverstone, like, also really dangerous? What is wrong with these people? Toom. Pronounced toom, this flower is sometimes associated with death. Toom is used as a fragrance in soaps and candles. Huh. Oh, it's the Jade Girl. I can't control it anymore. This has all gone too far. I never meant for it to turn on my sisters. It's too strong. I'm trying to hold it back, but it wants to kill. That's all it wants. Death, death, and more death. You have to help me. Wait, what am I trying to do? Widow's Woe or Dead Man's Fingers? What does Dead Man's Fingers do? Said to strengthen resolve. Okay. Versus Widow's Woe. No, Widow's Woe. Induce fear. Oh my god. Chill. Carnivorous tauren, known in the north as Andrew's Bane after the unfortunate demise of a man called Andrew Jardine. He was caught and slowly eaten alive by a large specimen of the tauren. Revered in the occult world, a cross-section of the tauren stem reveals pentagonal symmetry. That wouldn't be this, is it? I don't know. There's been talk over the last few nights down the Royal Oak of a servant creature going around slaughtering people. I used to enjoy walking in the hills, but I daren't leave my house now. I've decided to bring nature to me in the meantime. The glow of a few pixie lamps would surely warm my heart. Glowhorn. Pennybell. The leaves of the pennybell are chewed by some of their hallucinogenic properties. However, it is slightly addictive and can lead to sickness and death. Oh. Okay. I understand it now. My mind is linked to the servant. With the elixir, I will be able to throw out the woman in the jade mask and take control for myself. Together we can end this. Meet me at the Dot of Stone Circle tomorrow and bring the elixir. Oh boy, everyone's crazy. Everyone who comes to my shop is crazy. She finally had the power she had craved all these years, a servant to do as she willed. But that power came at a cost. The servant was awoken, and it would not be contained. It was the Dendru, the dread. It was death. Your shop is crazy? No, I know. Not only that, but my organization skills are even crazier. Like, look how fuck-ass these... Like, I used to have these sorted by color. I gave up. I gave up. Can't do it any longer. Alright. To the east of the castle, across the river and through the mountain pass, it grows at the edge of the wood. What the hell? Bitch? There's this castle. Am I supposed to know where this is? Which castle? Okay, well, it can't be that castle, because it needs to go... Oh, wait, no, it can't be. Me when I'm crazy? Okay, to the east of the castle across the river. Here's a castle. Let's try this. Across the river, through the mountain pass, it grows at the edge of the wood. Oh, I ate that. Oh, I ate that. The trees sway effortlessly in the cool breeze. The low hum of crickets chirping rides the wind. A sense of calm washes over me, and I'm rewarded with a new find. What the hell is that? It moves. It moves fast for a plant. Okay. It is time. The servant is on the move again. Time to act. Meet me at the ritual site. I hope for all our sakes that you've been able to track down all the plants we need. Uh-oh. Do I meet with Faye or the Seeds of Redemption, or do I follow Verona to perform the ritual? Oh, shit. Wait, where do I go? I don't know. Huh? Okay, there's still papers I haven't, like, fully looked at, though. Okay, well, this can probably go away. Many hundreds of years ago, a site of ritual importance was created. So this is the... 5 plants are required. I don't know the plants, though. Oh, shit. I don't know which plants. And I also don't know about this. Unless this was just to tell me about that. Okay. The servant is assumed to be immortal since it has no known vulnerabilities. The site of ritual importance. Or I could go to the rock circle. I'm kind of curious about this though. That one was to the south of Watcher the Great Oak, which is in there. Oh god, I chose my story. A small stone shrine sits off to one side of the clearing. 5 grooves run up from the center of the stone, widening into recesses at the base. 5 slots for 5 plants. Oh shit. I don't know the plants. Oh no, wait, what plants are they? Do I have anything that tells me? Shit. I screwed myself. The Dendru. There's a Gilded Dendra. What if I just put deadly plants in here? No. What if I put all of the elixirs in here? Damn. Oh my god, I fucked up. Might as well. I fucked up, I don't know. I also never unlocked this thing. Which I was supposed to. Somehow. Shit. What if... Now hear me out. What if... Okay. What if... Now hear me out. Hear me out. What if... what's there? Yeah, I definitely don't have everything though. I need to figure out how to unlock this. Somehow. How do I unlock this? Eh. What if I just make it all... there's no flower that looks like it. Bro. How do I... Wait. Wait, there's a flower that unlocks things. There's a flower that unlocks things. What was that flower? Love something. What was that flower? Oh, clavilium. Clavilium. The heart-shaped leaves. Ah, I'm a genius. Oh my god. Okay, first is the corpse's friend, a reminder. Then comes the ankle grabber, the binder. Third is the fearbringer. Fourth to lift the curse. Last, the petal to secure. This is what I needed. These were the 5 flowers. Follow the Dudden tributary to its source? The fuck does that mean? Okay, I'm going to this. Okay, so I need the corpse's friend, which is the widow's woe? No. Dead man's fingers? Something is called. Is that a cat purring? Keep hearing because I love it. Yeah, every time I ring the bell, I make sure to pet the cat first because otherwise he gets scared by the bell noise. One of the best sounds in the world is a cat's purr. Well, yes. Corpse's friend. Corpse's friend. I know something is called that. I had to go through these earlier. Corpse's friend. No. 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 Nope. 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 Oh, this is the ankle grabber, the swift snare, which I determined to be this. No. Fingersbane. Fearbringer? Induces fear, that's the Widow's Woe. I don't think I really discovered what the Widow's Woe was, though. Did I? Dainty dark flowers grow out from a bed of long thin leaves. This one. Shit. I missed it. What else is the thing? Last, a petal to secure black blood's reverse. That is, the cure for the thing. Oh my god, I don't remember which one that was. Okay, that's fine. Fourth, to lift a curse. Okay. Tomb, this flower is something sometimes associated with death. Okay. These have the small heart-shaped leaves. That's greatly improving hearing. Help relieve pain. Memory recovery. No. Good fortune. Oh, the bind of swift snare. Oh, the wren. Oh, wait. A petal to secure black blood's reverse. It's not this one. Not this one. Not this one. What did that say? Sickness and death? Okay. No. 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 Lift curses. The long Verkund. That was the no. This? This one. That is fourth. Okay. Sometimes kidney flower. No. 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 Wait, what did that one say? Pain relief? No. Startling effects on memory? No. Nope. Oh. This one is potential. The Harlequin Blue? Potentially. Putting it over here. I swear one of these has like the actual phrase corpse's friend though. It's the Gildodendra. Common ingredient sleeping draughts, no. Energy boost, no. 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 Nope. Nope. This is the antidote. The Elderfinium. Elderfinium. And I just need one more. Corpse's friend, Devil's Nightcap. It has a light, pleasant scent. Not dissimilar to pine needles. A light, pleasant scent. Rhubarb. I guess this is like potential. I don't know if rhubarb smells like. Soft underneath. Acerbic? I don't know what that means. Well, these are strong and leathery. Somewhat pungent. A bland smelling flower. Oh, pine forest, soft aroma, devil's nightcap. What does it do? It will cause a slow agonizing death? Three out of 5 plants? Well, this one's definitely correct. I already know some of these are correct. The Fearbringer was... Okay, wait. The Ankle Binder... Widow's Woe. Induces fear. And did I... Is Widow's Woe... It's not locked in, so that could not be the Widow's Woe. Could be another one. Dainty Dark Flowers. There's also the Long Verican, that one's confirmed. This is confirmed. So I think these two are wrong. Which means I need to figure out which one of these is the actual Widow's Woe. This one, maybe? It grows out of a bed of long, thin leaves. Dainty, dark flowers. Dark flowers. These ones? These aren't really long and thin, though. This is like the closest to that, and I'm pretty sure that's the Devil's Nightcap. It's the only one that mentions a pine scent. And I'm pretty sure that's the one I found on the body. Swift Snare was once ensnared, it's impossible to extricate oneself without help. Okay, I'm going to assume this is the Swift Snare. 3 are correct. So this isn't the Swift Snare. Neither of these are. So which one is the Swift Snare? Oh, maybe this. So then I need to change this one. I'm gonna try... Let's check out Widow's Woe again. It has an unpleasant scent. These aren't dainty dark flowers, though. No. Well, let's try it. Which one was it? This one? 4 out of 5. Okay. I just need to figure out what the Widow's Woe is. It has dark flowers. I need to put all of the unlabeled ones together. Unlabeled, 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 unlabeled. Okay, what other ones could it potentially be? This one's gotta be unlabeled. That I already have labeled. So the Caldery is confirmed. Okay, dark dainty flowers. Let's think about that. Because out of all of these, this is the only one that fits that description. And it's not that one. There's also this. But it smells like sweet rhubarb. So it couldn't be that. Just in case I screw this up, I'm taking a picture of these plants. Because I don't want to have to figure them out all over again. Okay, my phone's being a piece of shit. Hold on, I can't even see chat anymore. Oh boy. Solomon's Scepter, I have Trimblehef. I did confirm, correct? Yes. Dark, small. Hallions I never confirmed, but I don't, it's not this because it needs to be on long leaves. Geranthium I confirmed. Caballia I confirmed. Hold on, just bringing chat back up. There we go. How is it not this one? This isn't a dark flower, too. None of these are dark flowers. Forest Camphor. Did I confirm that? I did. Havridge? Which one was Havridge? Yeah, it wouldn't be that one. Gildodendra. Storian is red fruit. Norwood I confirmed. Evelyn. Evelyn I haven't, but it wouldn't be this. It has a fresh aroma. Solomon's Scepter. A light airy scent. These ones are all confirmed. Dainty dark flowers grow out from a bed of long thin leaves. This is the only one it could be. So is this wrong? It can't be that. Four out of 5. Hold on. So what am I getting at wrong here? Yeah. I'll try again. Thank God I took a picture, because I would not have remembered. Okay, these are all back over there now. So this one was there. Not Geranthium. Which one? Where was it? This was here. No, this was, yeah, that was there. This was here. And this was here. So one of these is labeled incorrectly because it can't be this. Caldery is already confirmed. Hop Heart is confirmed. Which of these is not? That's what I need to look at. Or fourth, yeah, okay. So Ember Soul. Can't be that one. Evelum, I think I already tried it. Evelum. There's a chance I haven't found it yet. Follow the Dutter tributary to its source. What is the Dutter? Dutter? No, Dudden. What is that? What is that? I don't know what that is. It's probably the last one that I need. The Dudden tributary. Oh, could Fearbringer be Widow's Woe? Yes, it can. I already figured that out. Thanks for the help. Is there something called Dudden around here? Follow the Dudden tributary. What is a tributary? Tributary meaning. A river. Oh, follow the Dudden River to its source. Oh. River, Minster, River Loon, Lennon, River Crake? River... Where's this river? What is this river? It's the same one? River... Oh, River Dudden. To its source. River Dudden. Right here? There are more important things I could be doing. Would that not be it? River Dudden. Unless it's down here. Or this one? Ugh, I don't know. But the source is usually like the tip. Okay, I'll try that one. Next time they gotta, I don't know, give me a dictionary with the game. Okay. River Dutton, let's try here. I've never seen this plant before, and here it is growing in abundance. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's it. Oh my god! Well done, I will take it from here. I stand back and watch as Verona walks around the shrine, muttering soft incantations. It feels like a long time passes before she looks up, but in reality it was perhaps only 10 minutes. Nothing happening. What do you mean nothing's happening? Have we got the right plans? I think so. Perhaps we just need to be patient. A loud noise begins. Oh, behind us makes us all jump. Turning around, I see something that makes my blood run cold. The woman in the jade mask is walking calmly and slowly towards us from the other side of the clearing. Behind her, standing tall and terrifying, is the black silhouette of the servant. Oh, wow. What was that about being patient? I think we're out of time. Do not be afraid. I am here to surrender willingly. The servant cannot be allowed to... The creature lunges forward and brings a huge arm scything towards her. Her scream pierces the cold air, and she drops to her knees, clutching her head. But the blow seems to glance off to one side as it comes hurling down, and the beast's claw ends up embedded in the dirt instead of the woman's back. I can't hold it back much longer. You need this. She throws a small vial of red liquid, which Reuben deftly catches and holds up to the light. Blood. Quickly, I know what to do. Verona grabs the vial and fumbles to get the stopper out as she turns back to the shrine. The servant has its huge arm free again and is slowly advancing with strange, jerking movements. Huh? Verona pours the blood into a small cavity in the shrine, and everything seems to happen at once. A pillar of bright white light launches out of the shrine towards the servant and hits it in the chest. The huge beast shrieks and staggers backward, drowning out the screams of the woman in the jade mask, who is clutching her head and writhing in agony on the ground. There is an almighty thunderclap and a blinding flash of light, and suddenly the servant is gone. A patch of charred ground smolders where it stood just moments before. My head is spinning at what just happened. Did it work? Have we defeated the servant? Perform the ritual. With the dust settled and the servant vanquished, I have been able to reflect on the events of the last few weeks. We were fortunate that Taya was able to stay in control of the beast for as long as she did. Who can say what would have happened if she was unable to prevent it causing the destruction it craved? Undermere has never felt so jubilant, so full of life. All the nervous tension that had built up evaporated in an instant, and the people had plowed their energies into celebration and merriment. They do not know that the whole truth, of course, that Taya, the woman in the jade mask, was the one who summoned the servant. I promised Reuben that I would leave it to him to unravel that mess. She is his daughter, after all. Oh, and as for myself, well, I'm back in the calm of strange horticulture. Of course, with Hellbore for company. It's quieter around here, but I am content, and there are always more plants to learn about and discover. I did it! It is done. The servant can go back to being a dark story for dusty shelves. Dang. That was a good game. I'm curious though, can I get... Oh. Earlier. Have you heard of the Monastery of the Black Veil? I think it would interest you. I learned of it from a man from Ravenglass. If you're ever in that part of the world, you should ask him about it. He owns the Horseshoe Inn on Main Street. In Ravenglass. I am met by a man with a thick black beard and kind eyes who is delighted to have found a willing ear to listen to his stories. You won't find that monastery of the Black Veil marked on any map. They don't want to be found. The monastery was on the edge of a wood. I remember that much. We must have been heading west because I could feel the sun on my face, and it was evening. We crossed two rivers, then we followed a river for a while. I could hear it to my left as we traveled. They left me here in Ravenglass, and I've stayed ever since. As I turn to leave, he adds... Here, if you're serious about going, you'd better have this. The Elixir of the Black Veil. Leaf of the Storian, Dark Flower of the Tomb, Stench of the Twilight. Oh, okay. You won't find the monastery of the Black Veil marked on any map. Okay, that's what he was saying for the directions. Okay. Oh, Mello. Hi. Oh my gosh. That is a wild viewer. Nice to see you, Mello. Leaf of the Storian. I think I labeled something as Storian. I did. Dark Flower of the Tomb. I do not have that one labeled. What's this game about? It is a sort of puzzle game, and essentially I'm just like trying to piece together what plants I have and how to use them towards my customers. So these are all the customers I had. You just missed that I technically beat the game, but I guess this is like an extra extension of it. And yeah, I'll get customers who come in who ask for certain plants, and I have to try to identify them using my like little study book. So I've discovered 57 out of 77, so 20 of these plants I don't know what the hell they are. But I'm piecing that together right now, actually. Right now I have to find the tomb, which is this one, and the stench of twilight. So I can look at certain plants and inspect them, and it'll tell me little properties of them. So this one smells rotten. Oh my gosh. And sometimes the book will tell me, oh yeah, this smells like this, or it smells sweet or something like that. But it won't give me like very direct details. Like the tomb, I have only this picture of like the leaf type that it has, and that it's like it has a nice fragrance for soap. But that's about all I know, and I have to figure that out based on the plants that I have. So I can probably like look at this leaf and be like, oh, that's kind of similar. This could be a potential plant. I suck at puzzle games. No, that's fair. I love puzzle games, but this one has been pretty hard. There is like a hint feature. Luckily, I've been able to use that somewhat. But one of the ones I just tried to solve that I was like, what the hell? I had to Google a definition because I was like, what does that mean? I had to like look at a map. I can use this map to discover new plants by going to different areas on it, but it was talking about like a river, but it used a different term, like I don't even remember the word, but I had to look that up to narrow down and then follow that. So it's kind of hard, but it's been very interesting. Yeah. There's a lot to it. And there's also things I still haven't, or I have yet to discover, really, but it's going all right. Anyways, these are all the plants that I don't have labeled. So I was gonna look at these for the leaves for tomb. The only one that matches similarly is this one though. And it's used as a fragrance, so I'm going to put it in as a potential. Actually, let me label it first. So I can also add my own labels to these, and I color code them by yellow is safe, blue is like it can be used for good or bad, and red is it's dangerous. This one is... yeah, this one's pretty passive. Then we've got the stench of twilight. Now that one I don't know. Let's see. There is the twilight lepiota. And it has these kind of leaves, but that could be this one actually. It has an unpleasant smell. The smell it gives off is quite foul. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna say that's this one. And what does it do? Dark magic. Okay, I'm just gonna name it Twilight and say that it's not good. Alright, let's try these, see if it makes it. Okay, it's probably not this, but I don't know what other plant it could be. There are plants that I labeled that aren't necessarily what they, like what I labeled them as. It's what I assumed they would be labeled as, but this could be the tomb. Let's see. Dark flower of the tomb. It would have a dark flower. But it doesn't have this kind of leaf. That's what I'm like, I don't know. It does have dark blue flowers. Where's the other one that I had? Oh, this one. Dark purple flowers. I can try this one. I just don't think it's this. Oh, well, it was. Okay, so this one is not tomb. It is this one. Okay. So now that made the elixir of the black veil. And it will... No seed will grow that does not wither. No water will languish upon the river. No man will last forever. Hail, we all wear the blackened veil. Okay, I don't know if this one's dangerous, but we'll put it as blue. So now we have to look at the map. Figure out where the heck we are. Not this one. Which one was it? This one? I remember... Okay, wait. The monastery was on the edge of a wood. You won't find the monastery or the black veil marked on any map. So it's on the edge of a wood. I remember that much. We must have been heading west because I could feel the sun on my face. Okay, so over here somewhere. We crossed 2 rivers. So maybe somewhere over here. Then we followed a river for a while. We crossed 2 rivers and then followed a river. I could hear it to my left as we traveled. So you followed it up this way? Wait. Okay, this is the west. If you cross 2 and let's say followed this river. They left me here in... No, if they were heading west, it would be to this side of them. So it would be this one. Or maybe around here. I could hear it to my left as we traveled. They left me here in Ravenglass and I've stayed ever since. So you would have followed this river, crossed 2 rivers, and it was at the edge of a wood. So here? Not here. Okay, let's keep looking. What is this? Why is this here? Oops. Okay. It was on the edge of a wood. It must have been heading west, so it doesn't technically mean we're in the west. It's just that we're heading west. But he did end up in Ravenglass. So I don't imagine they traveled far. The river was to the left, so they would have followed it for a while. Crossed 2 rivers. And on the edge of a wood. Maybe here? 15? Right here? Okay, not there. The monastery. Maybe I'm supposed to be finding like a specific building. Oh, this one? Followed it for a while, crossed 2 rivers. Oh, it could be here. No, it's a dungeon. Okay, maybe right here in 20. I'll try there. But it's not on any map. So it wouldn't be a building. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. This is tough. So they don't want to be found. They were on the edge of a wood. We must have been heading west because I could feel the sun on my face and it was evening. We crossed 2 rivers. Then we followed a river for a while. I could hear it on my left. So if they were walking along this river, and then let's say crossed here, and crossed here, or they crossed here and here, and maybe right here? Did I say this one already though? I think I might have already done this edge. Oh, I didn't. 3 figures, their faces hidden behind black coverings, come out to meet me. The figure on the left speaks first. Who gave me the show? I don't even know. The monks... the monks of the Black Veil know of the horticulturalist. Then one in the center of the group adds, "They will share their knowledge if they receive the payment." The final member of the trio stays silent. Okay. Oh boy. The third member of the trio accepts the elixir and together they disappear into the monastery. Sometime later, they return with a stack of parchment. That's a lot of parchment. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, alright. Yes. Alright. That's amazing. Cool. Poliscus, flowers crushed into a paste to cure coughs and sore throats. Guess I don't get to read them all. Plants identified 60 out of 77. Huh. It's good to see you, Elbow. It's been a while. You seemed as relaxed as ever, though. Nothing ever phases you, does it? I must admit, I've been buried in my books and seem to have missed all the excitement. I hear you and your plants had a part to play, though. I've been collating some information on a selection of plants for a little book I'm putting together. I was hoping you could help me finish identifying all these plants. Let's start with the moonlight flower Bellinox. I've always loved that one. Okay, that's one of the new pages we got. So the moonlight flowers Flower, dark, mysterious, and beautiful, has enchanted people for centuries. It is thought to send people mad with obsessive desire, seductively luring them to their deaths like a siren's call. Oh. Okay. So would that be this one then? The one that I thought was tomb? No, because I already have that labeled. So what is it then, yeah? Gentle scent. This needs to be over here. Ah. Smells like sweet rhubarb. There's this one. And this one. Somewhat damp smell, dark red flowers. This one was Widow's Woe. So this one is probably Bellinox. Or not. It's not this though. Then what? How is it? How did it work for Tomb? That makes no sense. Spring wax cap. That would be this one. Ah, Haverage. Some romantic soul once gave me a stem of Haverage. I think I offended the poor boy when I gagged on the scent. He took it as a bad omen. I realized halfway through I wasn't doing the accent, but I committed. Oh, I'm sorry, kitty. I'm sorry, kitty. No. I think I'll give Fool's Midnight a miss. Oh, I think I'll give Fool's Midnight a miss, thanks. Fool's Midnight. This dark mushroom has a fleshy underbelly, said to have a unique, sharp taste to those brave enough to try it. The potent sulfuric aroma is enough to put off most. I'm assuming that's this. Fool's... oops. Midnight. Yeah, I'll just keep it as normal. Oh, Demel sounds nice. I wonder if that's what Mom puts in her tea. I've often thought she must have a secret ingredient that makes it extra soothing. Demel. Okay. This unremarkable flower is related to the common thistle. Its leaves are occasionally brewed into a tea that is used to calm anxiety. Let me guess, this one? Well, yes. Demel. It says here that Umbrella smells of strawberries. There are so many conflicting aromas in this shop, I can't pick it out. Umbrella would be under my umbrella, Ella, Ella, eh. One of these does that, I know that. Maybe I didn't. Ah, yeah, it's right here. Umbrella. Okay, under my umbrella, Ella, Ella. I've never even heard of Ebelum. Okay, then why are you looking for it? I did have something labeled as Ebelum, though. Already. Where are you? Where are you? I'm so sorry. Oh, there it is. Ebelum. Okay, well, you're wrong then. Evelum is on this page now. Oh my god, there's so many plants in this now. It has many short, pretty leaves. So maybe this one? It is said to stimulate the senses. The scent it produces is considered overpowering by some. Yeah. Evelum. Pennybell next. Okay, right to the point, I see. Pennybell. The leaves of the pennybell are chewed by some for their hallucinogenic properties. However, it is highly addictive and can lead to sickness and death. Oh, well, okay. Probably this one. Because it is a bell. That would make sense. Pennybell. We'll say that one is slightly dangerous. My mother often uses birdum leaves in her cooking. She's too stubborn for superstitions. Birdum? Okay. Thick birdum leaves make a tasty addition to soups and stews. Superstitious folk won't allow birdum into their homes as it is believed to bring bad luck. Well, that would be this one, probably. Okay, Bertram. Bertram leaves. Birdum. We'll put it as blue. Not dangerous, though. Another herbal remedy for sore throats that doesn't work. Oh well, let's see what it looks like at least. Hibiscus. Okay. The hibiscus flower is crushed into a paste to cure coughs and sore throats. This author can attest that the supposed cure does not work. Oh. Rip? Flowers are very delicate, the petals fall easily. Okay, let's try this one. Hibiscus. It's not dangerous. Auguria. I don't know that one. I think I already have something labeled as that. I've had something labeled for a long time as Auguria. It is this one. Good work. Let's do imbecile now. Well, thank God I already have that labeled too. It is right here. Sour Bandy. I don't know that one. Sour Bandy. It can help with memory recovery, especially if the memory has been deliberately sabotaged. The name of this plant derives from the fact that, although edible, the large stamen is extremely bitter to the taste. I'm going to assume that's this one. Sour Bandy. Okay. Good work. Let's do Palliance now. I already have that one. That's right there. Oh! I was lied to. Well, I went insane. A shiver travels down my spine. My mind is broken. Time to put this back together. Okay. Okay. Alright. Nope. Okay, no. Alright. Okay. Oh, that one goes there. Okay. And then this one there. This there. This here. This one here. Haha. 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 Ho ho. Last piece. Oh. I feel revived. My mind is whole again. Please don't tell me I have to fully restart all of that. Okay, yeah, we're going just off of that. So Palliance. So I lied to myself. It's not Palliance. This is gonna go over here then. Put the, oops, yeah, put the labeled ones off to the side there. This here, this here. Okay. Palliance is... The many short leaves of this plant are thought to help filter toxins. This one? Wow, really? Since you're close to 100% this game, what game do you plan to play after this one? I don't have another one lined up. Honestly, the next plan was to go back on the SMP on air, but right now there's a bit of a conflict with the server, like being able to run it, so we won't be able to go on that for a bit. So I don't know what I'm going to play next. I don't have anything lined up. Yeah, I think I was just going to like surf through and see what other games I could find. I'm always down for a good puzzle game. Those are usually what I like to find. I think puzzle related is very fun for me. Meekdew. Meekdew is one I haven't been able to find for a while. The beautiful flowers made up of many smaller florets make this a sought-after decorative plant. It may be a pleasant-looking plant, but touching the leaves against bare skin will result in painful sores. It has 4 things. I know a total of 1 puzzle game. Huge. Huge. What game? Would this be that? It's a pleasant looking plant. Let's try this one. These are the only ones I don't have labeled, so it's something I have labeled that's wrong. The Twilight... It wouldn't be this, right? Oh no. She gonna go mad again. These are all labeled properly. Meekdew. I swear this plant has been hiding amongst this... I forgot the name, tried searching but didn't find it. Do you remember what it was about? It's a co-op escape room puzzle game. There's a chance I've played it. Was it free? I've played a lot of free ones with my friend Marcus. But yeah, okay. Do you remember exactly what like the escape room entailed? Like what you had to do? The beautiful flower made up of many smaller florets. I wonder maybe if that's this. Oh my gosh, it might be this. Oh, this has been Meekdew. I just ignored that one detail. Meekdew. But touching it is dangerous. It's difficult to care for. I'm just gonna label it as dangerous. Carnivorous taurin. I don't know that one. Carnivorous taurin. Known in the north as Andrew's Bane, after the unfortunate demise of a man called Andrew Jardine, who's caught and slowly eaten alive by a large specimen of the taurin. Oh, yikes. Revered in the occult world, a cross-section of the torn stem reveals pentagonal symmetry. Of the stem? Well, I'm gonna assume that's this. Yeah. Looks pretty deadly. Carnivorous. Oops. Foreign. Priddle. I don't know that one. Priddle. Coveted by the rich, pretty priddle is crushed to make dyes. This is a very rare plant that is hard to come by and requires great care to cultivate. Priddle. Identified all the plants. Wait, that can't be all of them. There's 2 here. Well, that seems to be all of them. You know, I think you've earned the right to call yourself an experienced horticulturalist. Wait. Hold up. Which ones do I have unlabeled? Then what are these 2? What are these? I'm being duped. I guess those were like red herring plants? Well, that was it then. Oh. Okay, but I am curious about the other endings I could potentially get. So there was day 16. And then I could have chosen other endings. GG. Well, thank you. I did want to check those out, but I don't know if I'll check it out now. I might check it out on my own time and see what the other endings were. Because the one I chose was to do the ritual, but I could have also summoned the guy, maybe? Okay, screw it. Let me check it real quick. This might be right in the middle of the choice I already made. No, okay. Oh wait, this isn't what I meant to do. Which one was it that I had to do? To the east of the castle, across the river, through the mountain pass, it grows at the edge of the wood. Oh, this one. Let me water my plants. It would be here. Okay, wait, what did I mess up? To the east of the castle, across the river, and through the mountain pass. Oh, the castle. Oh, me slow. Let me figure it out now. Me water more flowers. Okay, now it would be here. There we go. So let's talk to Verona. It's time. Okay. I need to make a decision. So I think one of the decisions was going to the rock circle. Yes. The stone circle is an impressive sight. Running my hand along the red sandstone of Long Meg, I feel a connection to the long dead people who built it. There is ancient magic here. Faye arrives sometime after me. Do you have the elixir? It's now or never. Suddenly, Simone's warning comes back to me. What do I really know about this Faye? Perhaps it would be safer to take the elixir myself. I could use Swift Snare to bind her. I realize I have a decision to make. Yeah, I'm gonna catch her. Okay, the Swift Snare would be the one that I just got, I believe. Whatcha? The Swift Snare catches Faye unaware, latching onto her slowly at first, but then as she struggles to break free, it binds tighter. Strong, curling vines leaping out to restrain her. Within moments, she is still, her eyes piercing me with fearsome hatred. There's nothing backing out now. I will drink the elixir myself. I gotta drink it. I gotta drink it. The elixir tastes foul, like rotting fruit, but I force it down and somehow keep hold of the contents of my stomach. At first, nothing happens, but my pulse quickens as I feel it begin to take hold. It's as though I'm in two places at once, my mind swirling as it grapples with a dizzying new reality. And then, the barrier is broken, and everything floods through. I sense another presence, alarmed, probing my mind. It is the woman in the jade mask, Taya Ward. I do not need to be told her name. I know it now. And there, behind it, but also part of it, the black chasm of the Dendru. No! An ancient consciousness cascades into my own, and I am overwhelmed. My thoughts are stretched like galaxies drifting apart, time woven into thin silk. I try to pull back, but I cannot, and slowly, as though my thoughts have further to travel, I realize my mistake. You will not take this from me, horticulturalist! She is the Dendru, the dread. She is too strong. Oh, did I die? What have I done? I tried to take the servant for myself. What madness led me down that path? The woman in the jade mask brushed me aside with ease, and I was lost in the darkness. When I came to, I realized Faye had fled with what little sanity I still possess. Oh, released Faye. Oh my god, I can't read. I have returned to strange horticulture to gather supplies, but I cannot stay here. I could feel the hatred and the bloodlust when I glimpsed their mind. She, or perhaps more accurately, the servant, for they are one and the same now, will hunt me wherever I go. I must travel far, far away from Undermere, and hope that will be enough. She is the Dendru. I was weak and a fool. I should never have tried to take it for myself. Dang. So I got the good ending, thank God. Okay, what if I try to give her the potion instead? Day 16. The game was Escape Room Durkringa College? Oh, I don't think I have played that. Interesting. Was it good? It's complex and scary. I love scary. I'll look it up after this. Okay, so we do the elixir, and I actually give it to her this time. Okay. I was playing it for fun on map 1 and then played on map 2 and almost shat my pants. Well, that sounds fun. Maybe, yeah, I want to check that out. I watch in solemn silence as Faye tapers the glass bottle and raises it to her lips. She hesitates for a brief moment before tilting back her head and drinking in large gulps. For what seems like an eternity, nothing happens. Faye is sitting cross-legged in the middle of the stone circle. Her eyes are closed. Suddenly, her eyes snap open and she lets out a high-pitched wail. No! How can she be this strong? Her hands fly to her hand. Wait, what? Her flan. Hold on, let me just take a sip. Oh, that's better. If I'm not mistaken, something that I played got removed because of issues. But I might just be going crazy. Oh. Like, what do you mean? Like the game itself or like the map? Her hands fly to her head as she screams in pain. She writhes around on the ground, and I try to comfort her, but she flails about wildly, clawing at my chest and face. And then she is still. DLC? The other maps were DLC. Ah, I see. She is here. At that, Faye spins around fearfully as we hear a menacing sound, away to the west. I look up in the direction of the noise, and what I see strikes fear through me. The servant is charging towards the stone circle at an astonishing pace, and perched atop its shoulders rides the woman in the jade mask. The servant is mine! The creature leaps over the perimeter of the circle and lands in front of the cowering Faye. As she raises her hands in pitiable defense, the servant strikes with its powerful jaw, killing her instantly. As the servant feasts on its prey, the woman in the jade mask turns her attention to me. You should know better, horticulturalist. I am the Dendru, the Dread. I am death. And with that, the huge creature rises, bright red blood dripping from its gaping maw, and I am certain my fate is sealed. I close my eyes and wait for the end. But the blow never comes. Instead, the servant, the woken Dendru, the Dread, turns and walks away, led by the woman in the jade mask. What have I done? I have had some time to reflect on the events of the last few weeks. I see Faye's face every night as I lie awake, unable to sleep. I do not know what went wrong. The elixir seemed to work, but I think the woman in the jade mask had too strong a hold over the servant. It should have been me who took the elixir. I'm not saying I could have succeeded where Faye failed, but it should have been me. Either way, the servant remains under the control of the woman in the jade mask, but neither she nor it have been seen since. Undermere remains restless and tense, fearful of the violence that could descend at any moment. For my part, I hope that the woman in the jade mask, whoever she is, has reclaimed her humanity and taken the servant far from here. I think often about the way the creature looked at me before it turned away. It was not hunger or hatred, it was cold indifference. Angered the beast. Ending 5 dead man's fingers. Oh. How many endings are there? I'm curious about one more, but I don't know how to get it. There's one area that I still need to go to. Let me go here. I'm sorry, kitty. I'm sorry. And do I meet with Faye, the Seeds of Redemption, or Verona? So I met with Faye, but where do I meet the Seeds of Redemption? Is that the one guy? This guy? We need you to repair this elixir. The Swinside Stone Circle. Okay, that's where I go. Where's Swinside? Twinside Stone Circle. Alright. When I arrive at the stone circle, Alfred is already waiting for me. Behind him is a group of 5 hooded figures, all bearing the now familiar mark of the Seeds of Redemption. Did you bring the elixir? We only have one chance at this. It has to be now. I did bring it. I hand over the bottle of brown liquid and Alfred snatches it greedily. The redemption is at my hands, brothers and sisters. Oh, at hand. Praise the Dendru! Bring forth the receptacle. A shallow iron bowl is brought forward and placed in front of Alfred. He mutters some words and pours the brown liquid into the vessel. As he chants softly, a thin tendril of gray smoke begins to ascend. Slowly at first, and then rising with his voice. Stronger and stronger until it is a whirling vortex 20 feet high. The minutes stretch out as I wait with apprehension for what is to come, but nothing happens. Eventually, Alfred speaks again. It is done. Now we wait. An hour later. The sun is hanging low in the sky when we finally hear it. A long, low growl that sends shivers down my spine. Moments later, the woman in the jade mask appears at the western edge of the circle, and then, towering behind her, its head showing above the treetops, the skeletal silhouette of the servant. Oh, there he is. Oh, glorious one, in your name we set you free. Drink the offering and become redeemed. Ha! You think it's that easy? You think you can say a few words and override the bond? The servant is mine. At that, the beast lets out a terrifying roar and charges towards the group. Alfred shrieks in terror and leaps to the side as a long black limb crashes down on the spot where he stood, sending the heavy iron bowl flying into the air. One braver member of the group stands his ground as the others flee. I am not afraid! I will be! But we will never know what he would be because with a single swipe of its arm, the servant splits the man in two. Mid-sentence. Oh god. The woman in the jade mask turns towards me, and unnervingly the servant mirrors her movements. I have much to thank you for, horticulturalist. The Seeds of Redemption, those fools. They were ready to unleash an unimaginable terror on this world. The servant that they worship so much. All it wants is blood, and I'm the only one who can hold it back. She turns and walks slowly away, the servant following in that unsettling mirrored fashion. My attention is drawn to the body on the floor a few meters away from where I stand. The ground is soaked in blood. I got the one good ending. I have had some time to reflect on the events of the last few weeks. With our leader dead and our cause in tatters, the Seeds of Redemption has disbanded. Verona and Reuben have made it clear that they want nothing more to do with me. They do not understand what we were trying to achieve. They do not understand that the Woken Dendru will not be tamed. The woman in the jade mask may have some hold over it for now, but I know she won't be able to hold it forever. As for myself, I have retreated to strange horticulture for the time being. Nobody comes to the shop anymore, which suits me fine. I will stay out of sight. The Woken Dendru will shake off its shackles sooner or later, and when it does, it will remember those who were loyal. Praise the Dendru. I genuinely got the one good ending. Defeated redemption. Ending 7? What the hell? How many endings are there? Chill. Anyways, that's my fix of this game. It was very good, though. Let me look up this, one that was mentioned before. The escape room. Hold on. Hold on. Or I can switch it to this one, I guess. Let me check here real quick. It was Escape Room, Der Kring College. Oh, you know what? I've definitely passed by this one before. I haven't played it, but I remember seeing it. Yeah, it's in my library. Huh. Well, I'll definitely keep it on my list. I don't really have... Yeah, I was gonna check. I don't have any other puzzle games lined up that I want to try. So I guess my next course of action would be like some fuck-ass free ones. There is one series of puzzle game that I could try. I did play one of them previously, but not all the way through. So I could bring that back up. But other than that, I gotta figure out what's gonna be next on the playlist. Disco Elysium is definitely one that I want to try, and still plan to play at one point. I don't know if I'll stream it, but it is one that I want to play at one point. But yeah, I think we'll end it off there. I'm not gonna raid anyone because I'm gonna pop out here, but let me switch it over to my ending stream. Thank you for stopping in. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and I will see you guys in the next one, hopefully with a plan. If not, then we wing it as per usual. But yeah, have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.